Losing a
I mean,
football team is just different, man. Football is the sport in America.
and they still talking about Phillip Rivers. Still hold on to the legacy, and then they try to claim my boy Drew.
We don't. I don't, at least.
I don't know a single Charger fan that claims Drew Brees.
Oh no, they be posting on their social media pages like.
Oh my god, and that's what makes me mad. I'm like, dude, we didn't claim Drew way back when, but
you guys wanted to get rid of Drew.
You can't.
You guys got rid of
Drew.
You guys got rid of Drew.
You can't do that. It's not fair.
Don't switch up because he's about to be a Hall of Famer. Chill out.
Exactly. Like that.
Come on, Chargers admin. Come on.
Come on, Chargers admin. And with that, welcome to our newest show, Triple Coverage. I'm Dylan. In our top left, we got Dev. And in the bottom middle, we got Matt. How you guys doing today?
And before we get into this, hold on. I like to say something about Drew Brees, Golden Boy. You know that man has completed like over 2/3 of his passes in his whole career, right? His whole career. Just pure point accurate. You know who can't do that? You know who can't do? You know who could only wish it could do something like that? Justin Herbert. But he can't. Because he's not accurate.
This show's already getting off the rails. This show's already getting off the rails.
But he can't do it. Shout out Drew Brees. My dog. It's my guy. It's only right to get started with Drew Brees, though. It's only right.
Well, while we're here, that's just crazy. Doesn't Justin Herbert have like a career like 66% completion percentage too?
But no.
That's how you know that this Browns loving, Saints loving, Deshaun Watson loving.
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow. Hold on. Stop. Stop.
I have no regret.
No one loves Deshaun Watson here.
Not one of the three of us loves Deshaun Watson here, but we all do love sports. And before we get into what we're actually covering today, which is the NFL playoffs, make sure you like and subscribe. Comment who you think's going to win the Super Bowl. Boys, before we get off the rails, because I know that's going to happen a little bit too much, I have to be a host more than a friend a little bit sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, no, you got it, bro.
We have the NFL playoffs. 4 or 5 straight days of football. If you include college, it's 5. But we get straight days of NFL and college playoffs. Today, we're going to talk about the NFL playoffs, our predictions. We're going to go through the whole bracket individually. So what I want to do is we go through the wild card round, and then we go through our individual divisional conference and Super Bowl. Because I want Super Bowl predictions.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Trae Young just got traded. We have some other sports to talk about. I don't want to do football 4 weeks in a row.
Go Wizards!
Said, I don't even think people from Washington, D.C. say that.
Dude, don't disrespect the Wizards, man. They had
John Wall.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal.
Sure.
Marcin Gortat.
Yes.
Russell Westbrook.
Yes. Don't. Why he ruined the vibe? Don't.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you bring up Russ?
Don't do that.
Why would you bring up Russ?
No, because he had a great season when he was there.
Yeah, so great. The Lakers said, you know what? We want that guy.
My hot take is Trae Young and Russell Westbrook are both not winning basketball players. They're great, but they're not winning basketball players. But this is a football show.
Sure, for today.
And since this is a football show today, we are going to cover the divisional round. And what I thought would be fun is instead of, just me being a host and telling who to go first, I'm going to put all of our names on a wheel. And
we have a wheel?
It's going to be on my phone because we don't have a wheel. I was going to order one on Amazon, but it wouldn't have gotten shipped here in time.
It's fine. It's first day.
It is the first day out here.
First day. We didn't plan for the wheel. He just brought. I like that. I like the wheel. I can do a wheel.
I had the idea a good 15 seconds ago while we were talking. So, who wants to go first? Because you don't get to choose, but who would have wanted to go first is the real question.
I want to hear Devin. I want to hear Devin's take.
Well, the wheel. Oh, it's too bright. Let me turn the brightness down. I want to hear
Devin.
The wheel is going to decide. It's a little, it's inverted on our screen, but it's okay.
You don't want to hear my takes. I'm a propagandist.
Oh, it goes to me. All right.
Did.
Well,
Okay.
So the first game we're going to cover here is we have somebody here who is an LA sports fan. This guy right here is an LA sports fan. So
I'm an LA sports fan too.
The first game we're going to do is, no, you're not. You're a Saints in Cleveland. He only likes
Dylan,
LA teams.
I don't care.
That took two, man.
This guy loves LA football. And with that being said, the first game I'm going to cover is the Chargers and the Patriots. And I'm going to be the guy. I think it's a simple thing. The trenches isn't as much as a battle. Your guys' offensive line is cooked, but their D-line's not great. Right? So everyone's talking about it's going to come down to skill position. It's going to come down to quarterback, and it's going to come down to, you know what I mean, just that team defense. I think team defense is going to play a huge factor here, and I think the Patriots have a better defense. Not by a lot, but I think they have the better defense, and they have the potential MVP in Drake May. I think it's a home game. That's a far travel spot. I know they've probably already been there, and they're going to stay there a little bit to get acclimated to the time zone. But I just think that's a rough place to play in the playoffs. Historically, they're one of the best home playoff teams ever. Yes, it's a new coach, but it's somebody who played in that Belichick system in Vrabel. I think it's the Pats, man. I don't see what the Chargers can do to counteract the losses they've had at offensive line. They're just not healthy. I think in a healthy matchup, I would have taken the Chargers. But with the health of the O-line where it's at, I can't do it. Dev?
I'm next.
Yeah.
I feel as though I got the Chargers going up there and upsetting, honestly.
Oh,
Because
brother.
here's my thing. Here, look. The Browns fan doesn't know anything about winning, so we're just gonna let him sit and seethe through this.
God help this man.
Enjoy that defensive player of the year. That's all you're winning the next 10 years. Anyways, the one thing that I said all week was that Justin Herbert's been struggling with dealing with pressure because of the online situation that we have. That's something we're not going to have to deal with when it comes with the Patriots. We're going to run the ball a lot with Amari Hampton and my boy Kamani Vidal, you know, and I feel like we have the better skill position players, and I think our defense is elite. We held the Super Bowl champions to, I want to say 19 points, 19 or so points in a primetime game on Monday night. And I've never seen Jalen look so bad against any defense this year except ours. I feel like that defense is going to come to play. We have Derwin James, who's I think is the best safety in the league, and Khalil Mack, and Thule has taken over Joey Bosa's spot. I think we're going up there and we're going to go upset.
Saying Derwin's the best safety in the league is insane.
I think he is the best safety in the league.
That is insane with the year Antonio Johnson from the Jags is having, Jalen Petrie from the Texans. Dude, Petrie's unfucking believable. Derwin is top 5. Don't get me wrong. But this year, there are better safeties. That's the hardest part of that takes me. I can see where you're coming from, where the trenches are going to be a battle, but I think that a lot of the run game, especially with the New England defense, it comes down to their linebackers who play really good run defense. Vrabel's a defensive coach. So the loss at D-line doesn't hurt as much as it did for the Dolphins this year. Not having Jalen Phillips because we moved him, having a lot of defensive injuries for the Dolphins this year. When you have Mike McDaniel as your head coach who's strictly offensive minded, it's going to hurt even more. But Vrabel has always had good defenses. When he was on the Titans, it was good defense and give Derrick Henry the ball. It's what they do. You know what I mean? Because I think you guys are better at skill positions 100%. You guys have way better skill positions. You guys have, I think you guys have a better running back than, they don't play Travion enough. They go Ramondre Stevenson. So Omarion's instantly better than Ramondre. Like, duh. I think at wide receiver, you guys have Ladd, Keenan, Johnston. I think that's better than Diggs and Hunter Henry. But they're just a really well-oiled machine in New England. Matt, what do you think about all this?
Well, with your take, I liked it until you gave Chargers credit for anything. Evan, I don't like your take at all. You guys can analyze all you want. You guys can break down, Derwin James is top 5 safety in the league. The Chargers have offensive line problems. If Justin Herbert can just get enough time. It sounds good. It sounds real good. It sounds real smart and analytical. But we need to get down to the basis. The LA Chargers never play winning football in the playoffs. It's been the same my whole life, and in 2026, it's probably not going to change. Okay? They want to go up into New England. What are they? 11-6. Didn't win their division, even though Kansas City fell off the wagon. Should have been theirs for the taking, but they let Sean Payton and Bo Nix second year just come in and just give me that. That's mine. That's my division. Now they're stuck with a 7 seed. Now they gotta go up to Foxborough. The big dogs. Big May. Rabel. Defense. Ready to get in their ass. And we gonna sit up here and think like, yeah, but the Chargers, I think they have a chance this year. No, it's the same thing every year with you Charger fans. And I know it's y'all first time meeting me. I don't mean to mess with y'all teams now. I don't mean to crap on the Chargers.
Yeah, he does.
But I do in every single way. Like I can't stand the hope you guys have. And this weekend, it will come to an end, and I will sleep peacefully in my bed as the Chargers go down to the New England Patriots. Look, can I get a score? I'm gonna give you a score. I'm thinking
before you say the score, the betting line is 3.5 right now in favor of the Patriots.
Really?
Yes, it is -3.5 Patriots.
Oh, but people really think they have a chance. I don't. 38-17 or 17-38 for Fetty Wap fans.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
The Chargers have to go.
I think Devin will agree with me. I think this game will come down to Drake May, Justin Herbert. I think that's really what it comes down to, and I just think Drake May is very. He was probably the best quarterback in football this year, and I don't think it's crazy for me to say that. I don't think it's crazy for me to say that. He's easily top 3. I think the only person you can think may be better than him is Stafford, maybe, but also like what Drake May does, dude. He's a game wrecker. The reason I think Drake May has been the best quarterback is because his options are nowhere near what the Rams have. The Rams have 2 of the best wide receivers in football, and I know. It's not. Most people are like, why? I don't think the help matters. It does. I think it's more impressive what Drake May has done with Stephon Diggs as his number 1 option than how impressive it is that Stafford has done what he's done this year with Puka and Devontae.
Shout out Stephon Diggs and all the antics he be getting into. That's my hero.
If we have time at the end, I do want to do awards, but we'll see where we're at. So we got 2 for the Rip Pats, 1 for the Chargers. Next, I'm gonna go with the Bills and the Jaguars. And
Ramp came in clutch.
I'm gonna start with Matt on this one. I want to see what Matt has to say about this game.
Yeah. Well, personally, I've been betting on Josh Allen all year. That's been my guy all year.
Eric was near.
Even though my boys in Duval County, I've been getting it done this year.
Duval.
Can I get a Duval? Hey. I made fun of that guy at first. I take it back. Good guy.
Shout out Liam
good
Cohen.
coach.
Shout
Shout
out.
out,
Shout out, dude.
him. Shout out him. I like him. He cool. However, I've been betting on Josh Allen all year. I've been saying the Bills are gonna come out the AFC all year. But I gotta keep riding with my boy Josh Allen. My boy got married. My boy got a kid on the way. He focused now. He ain't playing around no more.
Oh, my name's Josh Allen. I have a rocket arm. I lead the AFC East every year, and I'm married to one of the best actresses. Anytime she's having my baby.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Josh Allen.
Yeah, no,
Fuck you.
I deep down I low key can't stand him, but I believe in him right now. I can't stand like he's living my dream right now. I can't lie. However, I will give you credit. I'll give him credit where it's due. Phenomenal player. This is your chance now. Okay, we have to go. We have no Patrick Mahomes. We have no Lamar Jackson. Now is your time. You have to get it done. And I know Buffalo has a lot of horrifying memories of making it to the big game and falling down hard, but not this time, Josh. You have a chance to prove it wrong. Do what you gotta do. Let's just get out the first round against Jacksonville, bro. Jacksonville's been bad my whole life. They have one good year. Hey, man.
Hey, don't forget about the Mac Jones year. You are forgetting about the Mac Jones year where they were literally favorites to make the Super Bowl. That's funny because Mac Jones is now the backup quarterback of the 49ers.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just get him out the way. I got the Bills this weekend.
I like it.
Made it in.
It's about quarterback play. Josh Allen is a top 5 quarterback, easy. Dev, what do you think?
I somewhat like your take, Matt. My only concern is that T. Law has been playing at an MVP level for the past 4 weeks.
Did you guys see when he got his grill?
Yeah, he got the grill.
And on top of that,
he got the grill now.
He got a grill now too.
That got the grill.
I'm not even gonna try to use that in my statement. All I'm gonna say is that I got the Jags winning because their defense is insane now. I think that loss to the Rams in London really kind of was like, hey, we need to wake up. Our division is wide open. We could do something. And since then, they beat a great Broncos team too in that run. I have the Jags winning, honestly. T-Law is going to go out there and punch Josh Allen in the mouth and might take his girl too. No, I'm kidding. He's not.
You know what, man? I went last on this one because I thought I was going to be the only one to take the Jaguars. I think their defense is suffocating, and I think Josh Allen is the Michael Jordan of Jameis Winston's. I think he just goes out there. Yeah, he is the Michael Jordan of Jameis Winston's. Write that down. And what I mean by that is...
Wait, Michael Jeffrey Jordan?
Yes, he is the best.
23
he
Chicago
he is the best version of Jameis Winston. And what I mean by that is he goes out there and just throws every ball. Open or not, if he thinks he can fit it through that window, he's going to throw it. Jameis was the 30-30 guy. Josh Allen is the best version of that. He's going to go out there, and he's so unpredictable. He's so... It's amazing. When it's amazing, it's amazing. But when it's bad, it's bad.
It's really bad.
This year, he's had games with 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And then the next week, 5 touchdowns, 500 yards. You don't know what you're going to get. And this year, the Jags have shown me what I'm going to get every week. In the beginning of the year, we think it's fake. Man, this team isn't... Is this team real? Oh, no, they're getting fluke wins. And then they kept winning and kept winning and kept winning. And Trevor Lawrence has become the quarterback everyone wanted him to be when he came out. When he came out of Clemson, he was touted as this unbelievable superstar quarterback. He was Josh Allen, and Josh Allen wasn't seen as Josh Allen. They wanted Trevor Lawrence to become this namesake that everyone can love and be this quarterback for the face of the NFL. And I think he's finally turning into that quarterback. I think the play from their defense has been suffocating. Oh, they are unbelievable. They fly around. Their safeties are ridiculous. Their linebackers fly. They get at the quarterback. They do everything right. And I think at the end of that football game, we're going to see Trevor Lawrence pop the grill in and go like this on national television. I truly think it's going to happen.
I'm going to say this too. I hate both of these teams so much.
Oh, I hate the Bills with a burning passion in my heart. So I'm a little biased here.
I hate Josh Allen with a passion because everybody was spilling the fact that he was better than Herbert to start his career. No, he wasn't. He was never better than Herbert.
Herbert didn't play under center in college.
Oh my God.
He didn't play under center in college. Nobody thought Herbert was going to turn into what he turned into. Josh Allen played at Wyoming. Both these guys are way better than they were projected to be.
Absolutely, but Justin came into the league ready. Josh needed a year or two to get league ready.
That's normal. Hating him because he's a normal quarterback.
That was my point.
He wasn't the number one pick.
That's not normal, but let's not be delusional and say that Josh Allen the start of Josh Allen's career was better than Justin Herbert's.
I don't think any of us are saying that. I think the people that are saying that are dumb. I don't think any of us are saying that.
Oh, I was literally on a show and a few years ago, and I literally had to argue with someone about that point. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I could pull up the stats right now.
Josh Allen was not good at football until his third year.
Right in front of the goal.
Thank you.
I'm a Dolphins fan. I have to watch that guy twice a year. It's the worst week. It's the worst 2 weeks of the football season for me every year.
Well, every week's the worst week for you, man. So.
You're in a Browns jersey. You are in a Browns jersey. Every day is your worst day as a football fan. You guys haven't been relevant since Jim Brown. You realize no.
Errors,
hey, you realize the Browns haven't been like relevant since Jim Brown played football?
Well, those are the Baltimore Ravens. This is the expansion Browns we're talking about.
Yeah, you're a joke. All right, let's move on. Next up on the docket, we got the Steelers and the Texans. A defensive masterpiece is about to happen. This might be the lowest scoring playoff game we've ever watched. Devin, who do you think's gonna take this one?
You said Texans and Steelers, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be game is gonna be a bad watch. If you're gonna choose to watch this football game, you're either a fan or a psychopath.
I'm going to say this right now. ESPN, Disney, you guys are idiots for buying this game.
Yeah, I can't believe this.
I cannot believe that you guys bought this game and wanted to actually put this on ESPN for Monday night. You guys got to be kidding me.
The fact that this is the Monday night game is so stupid.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we putting this on Monday night? First off, that Texans defense is beyond scary.
Oh my God.
As Dylan said, I'm a LA football fan, and I got to see that Texans defense up close and personal go up against my Chargers in week 17. That team scares me. Honestly, for them to be a fifth seed, that's probably one of the best fifth seeds in the last 5 years, honestly. And I'm really, it's easily the Texans. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to run for his life the whole game. DK he hasn't played a game in 2 weeks, and honestly, they're going to get to Aaron the whole game, and Aaron's going to get frustrated. And I have this game being like 20-7, honestly.
You think that either of these teams is going to score 20 points?
I think the Texans can score 20. I think the Texans can score 20. I don't think. Probably 14 of those points are going to be defensive points.
I mean, honestly, I think this game's going to be quick from all of us. I think we agree with Devin. The defense for the Texans is ridiculous. The Steelers' offense is a joke. Aaron Rodgers is not a real NFL quarterback at the age of 41. He should go do his DMT trips on his own.
Yeah, that
again.
guy stinks.
I think he should go do DMT in a forest again and not talk to us anymore. And it's not even, and I say that not even because of the off the field stuff. I'm just he's old and he doesn't look good anymore.
He's delusional.
He's delusional. He shouldn't be playing football. I think this game, I mean, 20-7 is a great call. I'm probably going to say like 17. I think it's 2 touchdowns and a field goal for the Texans and 7 for the Steelers because DK Metcalf's going to do DK Metcalf things and randomly get a touchdown somehow. The defense for the Texans is ridiculous. the Steelers shouldn't be in the playoffs. The Ravens should have won that game. I'm not going to be the guy that hate on the kicker. I feel really bad for Tyler Loop, but this should be the Ravens.
Justice for Harbaugh, man. Justice for Harbaugh.
It was time. It was time.
Your
It was time.
Kicker, no, but the fact that your kicker misses a kick and you lose your job.
It was time.
What?
I think I think that they were going to pull a Tom Thibodeau and fire him anyways.
I think he was going to get fired anyways too, but
it just sucks that that's how your
But I
career
think
ends.
I think if Loop hits the field goal, he gets one more chance. And I'm gonna hate on the kicker. You have one job. You kick all day.
No,
all
I
day.
disagree. You never put the game in the kicker's
Hey, okay, listen. You guys both have a point. You guys both have a point. But also, think about the turnovers. Think about the terrible reads from Lamar Jackson. Get him 20 yards closer. Do anything to help.
Field goal. You have one job.
I just can't agree because that job is not easy. I want you to go out there and kick a field. You know what? That's what we'll do for a video. We'll have you go out and take 10 field goals and see if you make one.
I will. Yes.
And also, can I be honest?
But I don't kick all day. I don't kick all day. He kicks all day.
Let me say something real quick because this is still on the same subject. Chargers and Texans. Dicker missed two kicks where we could have won the game. 2 kicks. But I'm not fully blaming that on Dicker. We have to be better as an offense.
He just wanted to say Dicker.
We don't have to put. So we don't.
He didn't want to say Cam Dicker.
He just wanted to say it. He just wanted to say it.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Hey.
But Matt, who do you think's gonna win this ball? Matt, who do you think's gonna win this ball game?
Texans. They're gonna run Aaron's old ass out of the whole stadium.
And I probably should have asked this question in the production meeting. Do we want to finish the AFC side or go to the NFC side? Go to the NFC side. I think we go to the NFC side.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we go to the NFC side. Yeah.
All right, and the Broncos have the bye in the AFC, so that's good for them. Honestly, I did not expect that team to be that good. I had no expectation.
Kind of hurts that Sean Payton did it with the old staff and a younger quarterback. But
yeah.
Conversation for another day.
That is a frustration for another day. But here I'm gonna go with the Packers and Bears game, and I'm taking the lead on this one. How fucking cool is it that we get Packers Bears as a playoff game? That rivalry in the playoffs, like that's awesome.
I wouldn't have thought it.
That's gonna be really fun in Chicago. I think the Bears win this football game.
No, man.
Packers on Micah Parsons. Packers offense has fallen off a cliff since like halfway through the season. It feels like I don't know what it is. Is it Tucker Kraft because he got hurt? Like I don't know what happened to this Packers offense, but it just started falling apart. It felt like, and I could be wrong, but every time I see the Packers highlights, it's things going wrong. It's them not winning the game because of a couple plays. It just feels like they are not connected. They had a great start to the year, and the reason they made the playoffs is because they squeaked it out. And I just think this Bears team, I think Caleb Williams has figured it out. I think all the hate he got last year is out the window. He's an unbelievable quarterback. Yes, sometimes he makes the wrong decision. That's what happens when you play out of the pocket and you're willing to move around and you have to take those risks. That's what great quarterbacks do. Patrick Mahomes takes risks. Josh Allen, I just said, he takes the most risks out of any quarterback. Any great quarterback on this list will take risks. That's Caleb's game. I think, and the weapons, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, Colston Loveland has just been an unbelievable tight end for them. I love this Bears team. I hate to say it because I have friends that are Bears fans, and I don't want them to hear me say that out loud, but I love this Bears team, and I think they smack the Packers in Chicago. I think it's a 10-point win. I don't see this being as tight of a game as everyone thinks it is. I think everyone thinks it's going to be a tight game, and it's going to be one of those games where next week when we talk about our reactions, we go, oh, wow, that went way differently than I thought.
Yeah, I agree. I got the Bears. Packers are playing all of their backups. And every time I started Jordan Love this season in fantasy, he has disappointed me. So the pick is obvious for me. I got the Bears whipping on the Packers in Chicago.
Josh Jacobs just hasn't been healthy either for the Packers. It's hard. It's been a weird year for the Packers. Losing Micah really messed up their season.
Sure. And like you said, and Caleb's figuring it out. I saw a little clip of him when I was scrolling the little Instagram really reels, and he was just like, "It's just ball to me, man. This is what I do, bro. I've been playing this game since I was little. It's just ball, man."
If the Bears win the Super Bowl, I'll paint my nails. Dev, what do you think will win this game?
Not for real.
I've done a lot of digging, right? And I had to look back at some of the things that happened this season between both of these teams to kind of figure out my answer. Because to be honest, at first it was 50-50 on who I was going to pick. But I kind of came to an answer this morning when I woke up. I got the Packers. And here's why. There's one defining reason why. It's have they been there before? Have these people been to the dance before? Have they been on the road to the dance before? The Packers have, and I'm not worried about that. Jordan Love went into Dallas a few years ago and beat them.
It's Dallas, man. They're a joke.
It's the Cowboys. No, it's not. No, it's the Cowboys.
Jordan Love's 1-2 in the playoffs.
It's the Cowboys.
And Caleb Williams is 0-0. The experience is there.
My brother will get his first chance. He'll get his first chance this week. But we're not bringing up the Cowboys.
And my thing is that everybody was talking about, it's home field advantage. When you got to play your divisional rival in the playoffs, there's no such thing as really home field advantage. Especially
that place is gonna be packed out. All Bears.
Oh, as a matter of fact, can I be honest? I was looking at my friend sent me a picture of the prices for seats. That game is the most expensive game.
Well, yeah, the Bears are one of the biggest market. That people don't talk about how big of a market the Bears are. When they're good, their fans will fly out to go to Bears games.
So the cheapest ticket is $448.
Yeah.
And then that's for that game. And then for the Buffalo and Jazz game, it's $200.
Isn't it crazy that that's how we pay? Isn't that crazy that we paid to go? We paid the $400 to go to the Lakers next game.
That's what I'm saying.
It's cheaper to go to a Bears. It's the same price to go to a Bears playoff game as it is to go to a regular season Laker game. I think that's the conversation we need to have right now.
That's a big conversation. But the injuries. Yes, the Micah injury was very big. Josh Jacobs being up and down with his injuries this season has definitely hurt them, because to be honest, they should be a higher seed than what they are right now, but they're not, unfortunately. And I don't know. I've never supported the Packers, and I'm a big Caleb Williams guy, but my thing is that if you've been here before and you're familiar with your opponent and you can keep it close, but you got the experience to close it out, that's all you need to go and close out a game. I got the Packers.
I'm a huge Jordan Love guy. He's my dynasty league quarterback. I love Jordan Love. Packers haven't looked like they had it this year. That's the only thing for me. You know what I mean by that it factor. Like the one seed in the NFC has that it factor. That Seahawks team, there's something about them where you're just like, I don't know what it is, but you guys are dogs. You guys just go out there and find a way to win bad games. I think winning bad games is huge for a playoff team.
Well, I'm gonna get to my take.
Getting in those grindy ass dogfights, and here's two teams that get into grindy ass dogfights all the time. We have the 49ers and the Eagles. And you know what, dude? The 49ers just aren't as good as the Eagles. The name a position, I guarantee you, other than running back, and even people might say running back. So a lot of people will say Saquon's better than CMC. I think at every position right now, the Eagles are better. Fred Warner and Bosa are hurt, so the defense goes towards the Eagles. A.J. Brown is better than any wide receiver on the 49ers, but it doesn't matter because they don't use A.J. Brown. But then they have Devonta Smith, who I think is still better than every receiver on the 49ers. I think Devonta Smith would be number one for them. I think at tight end is the only position the 49ers are better than the Eagles. But there's something about this Niners team. And there's something about when CMC's healthy, it feels like they can't lose playoff games unless it's the Super Bowl. There's something about this 49ers team that I think that they can walk into Philadelphia, and I think this is the upset of the playoffs. I think this is the game where everyone's going to have the Eagles spread. Everyone's like, this is going to be a dog walk, and the 49ers are going to fight. They looked like absolute hot dog shit against the Seahawks to give them the 1 seed. You ever heard of a bounce back spot? And what better bounce back spot than the first round of the playoffs to show, hey, we're not that team that lost to the Seahawks, and we want to see them again in the conference finals. Give me the 49ers.
Or not.
Whoever wants to take the floor.
I'll take it. I've said this before, and I've started to discover this with Shanahan. The people that came from that Shanahan tree, they get bored. They get real bored of winning sometimes. And when I tell you that Week 18 loss to the Seahawks, they need adversity. They can't just keep. They had 3 primetime games and smacked two of those teams. They needed some adversity to wake them up and realize, hey, we don't have Nick. We don't have Fred. Kittle he's hanging on by a thread.
They're like the Dodgers. The Dodgers have to have their backs on the ropes or it feels like they can't win. Like, they have to almost let it slip away, and the 49ers just did that in the Week 18.
Literally, they had a chance to have every home game in the playoffs run through Levi. Every one of their games.
Their home stadium is the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Up to the Super Bowl. They had a chance to do that, and they said, we're not going to do that.
We're going to put up a 3 spot.
We're going to put up a 3 spot for the 1 seed and lose, and we're going to have to fight our way in every game, home or away.
You guys should have went towards my direction. It was way easier.
I got the Niners, man. I got the Niners. The Eagles have been frustrating all year. Nick Sirianni has frustrated me all year with him not utilizing one of the top 5 best running backs in the league and not utilizing one of the top 10 best receivers in the league. It's going to come and bite him in the behind come this playoff game, and I think it's going to be close. But I just don't think they're going to be able to just go there and beat the Niners, man. I just don't. The Niners know how to win, and Nick Sirianni has.
But you can't say know how to win with the Eagles. They just won the Super Bowl. They know how to win, man. They're an amazing football team.
I'm talking about this season.
I know they've just looked gross. The offense, they need a new offensive coordinator.
I'm gonna turn into Matt for a second. They had no business coming into LA and losing to us.
But they're somehow the 3 seed. How are they the 3 seed? Oh, dude, I don't get it. Matt, what do you think? What do you think?
This one's hard, boys.
Feeling lucky?
Eagles are the Super Bowl champions, and they have a home game. And the 49ers defense is been beat up all season. They found a way to win, yes, but they've been beat up all season. I know the Eagles are frustrating. They're always frustrating. They were yelling at each other last year when they were winning, and they still found a way to win the Super Bowl. So I got the Eagles in this game. I feel like with the home field advantage, in the playoffs, Sirianni is gonna figure it out. They're gonna start clicking on defense and on offense. I don't think the Niners have what it takes to come into Philly and beat the Eagles on their home turf. Not in the playoffs. The Eagles are they were frustrating last year, and they somehow, some way figured
I was
it
trying
out.
to from the far back.
Evan brought up the fact that the 49ers know how to win. The Eagles also know how to win.
No,
and they know how to win all the way through.
Speed
I got the Eagles beat the 49ers this weekend. Score, I'm gonna say it's gonna be close. I got it like a 34,
I think it's like a 3-point game, dude.
I got like 34-31 Eagles.
I don't think it's gonna be that high scoring. That's the problem.
It's gonna be cold up there. It's gonna be cold
up
there.
Both their offenses are awful.
I need a high scoring game in my life, so I need that.
I get it, but it's just like I just think both of those offenses are so bad. The only reason I went with the Niners is because I needed an upset. I kind of picked favorites all the way so far, and that's just not how sports works. So, I'm right. Like I'm not talking betting favorite. I'm talking seeding favorite. And then the last game of the divisional round, or the wild card round. Sorry, we got the Rams and the Panthers. Dev, I'm gonna let you begin since you're in a Ram shirt.
like I said, anybody that comes from that Shanahan tree, which Sean McVay came from, they get bored. The Rams should be undefeated this year. Every game that they've lost by one possession, and they have multiple games where they just went somewhere, or a team came to SoFi and they just smacked them and said, "You just wasted a trip," or "This was a scrimmage match." I got the Rams going in there and busting Bryce Young up. They are not Bryce. This is Bryce's first year in the playoffs, and the only reason why they're in the playoffs is because the Falcons decided to win 2 games in a row.
And the Bucs
That's
decided
literally
to
the
stop
only
playing real football.
Right. The Bucs honestly forgot how to play football for like the second half of the year. And then literally the Panthers lose their game on Saturday, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Falcons, do us a favor and let us in the playoffs, please. To be honest, the Bucs should be in this position and not the Panthers. But
Yeah.
that's the reality we don't live in. The Rams have arguably the best offense in the NFC and one of the top 10 defenses. Well, I would say top 5 now because they just got Quentin Lake back. Quentin Lake was the cornerstone of that defense, and it really showed when he went out with that injury. Yeah, their Panthers might not score, honestly.
I'm with you. I'm with you completely. I think I just think it's an experience thing. This Panthers team has no experience in the playoffs. Not a single one of them. Their best wide receiver is a rookie. Bryce Young has figured it out, and I'm so happy for him because I'm a big Bryce Young fan. I think this is who he could have been all along. I think him and Rod Wave really figured it out. Did you guys see that? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Rod Wave posted on his Instagram story, at Bryce Young, hit me up, I want to talk. And ever since then, he has been a good NFL quarterback. Rod Wave saved Bryce Young's career, but he is not going to save him against the Rams. This Rams offense might put up 50. Like they are unbelievable, man. And I know it's just because it's the Panthers. I think any other team on this NFC side would be a way closer game. I think the Rams are just going to go in there and beat the shit out of them. Tay
is coming back too.
They just can't compete, man. You just can't compete with the athletes. Yeah, it's in Carolina. I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the year, you can get a Panthers ticket for $34. You can get a Panthers ticket for $5.
$34.
Dude, you can get a Panthers ticket for $5 in week 1. They were that, but they were supposed to be that bad. They probably have the cheapest playoff tickets. They're probably struggling to fill that stadium for the playoffs.
They're in second place.
It's probably like what, $1.20?
$1.67.
That's not too bad. But yeah, they're trying to fill the stadium. That's why they want this to be packed. I don't even think they're gonna get it fully packed. They're not gonna sell out. I think the Rams go in there and dog walk them. I think they put them on the leash and just take them around the park.
Or they take the leash and just. Bryce, get up, Bryce. Get up. I can't. I'm down. Damn. 48-0.
Yeah, nah, that's fair. Honestly, that's fair, and we can move on.
They're gonna be really upset that these bums beat them in the regular season and messed up their seeding.
100%. I'm with you. So now we've made
them down, man.
So now we've made our picks.
Down.
We've made our picks for the wild card. I want to take our picks into the divisional round. So for me and Matt, it is Patriots. Oh no, the Patriots will go on the bottom, right? Or I forgot. Seeding's weird because it's based on it. Don't you get reseeded? Yeah, you get reseeded. So for my picks,
this will go up against the Texans.
Yes. So for my picks, it will be Broncos and Texans. I think the Broncos take them on a walk. Again, this Broncos team is absolutely unbelievable. I was a Bo Nix hater, and I have conformed. I am a Bo Nix fan. He is awesome. I hated him in college. Couldn't stand him. Once in the NFL, I was like, why are they drafting this guy? And oh my God, he has blown me away. He is really, really amazing. I love Cortland Sutton. RJ Harvey's awesome. And I'm talking about their offense. Their best assets, their defense. Again, they have the best corner in football in Pat Surtain. And people are like, the stats don't show it. Because they don't fucking throw to him anymore. Because why would you? I don't think Nico Collins is going to be able to show up in this game. I don't see him being able to show up. I don't, because he's gonna have Pat Surtain following him the whole game. I think I know this Texans defense is really good, but the Broncos have just found a way. Like I said, on the NFC side, if you're a team that can find a way to win, they will. And I think they have consistently. They are so good. And I don't see this. If they're going to lose, I don't see this being the team they lose to. Now, Matt, your game will be the Bills and the Broncos because you have the Bills beating the Jags.
The Bills, once again. I've been riding on Josh. I've been riding on the Bills to win. This has to be the year where they break through and win a championship. And I know they are really up against it, facing this Broncos team. Sean Payton has somehow, some way, figured out how to do it again and create a beast of a team in the AFC. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be a battle, but I do have Josh Allen going up into Denver in the win, moving on to. What would that be? The championship?
That will be
the AFC championship?
they will make the AFC championship in that scenario. And Devin, your game is Broncos and Chargers, a divisional matchup in the divisional round.
So,
be smart here, Devin. Be smart.
Yeah,
the guy that picked the Bills against the Broncos is telling me to be smart.
Be smart here, Devin. Lock in. Be smart here.
I'm gonna say this.
You know what to do.
But the thing is, I don't hate the Bills call. The Bills are really good, man. They're still the fucking Bills. Like, at the end of the day, the Patriots have been amazing. The Bills are still the Bills. They win games because of Josh Allen.
The Chargers
alone.
are still the Chargers. So Devin, be smart.
But you know what I mean? Like, they still find a way to win games because of Josh Allen on their own. Do I think that's the game they do it? Hell no. But if they did, I don't think I would come back to this show and be like, I can't believe the Bills won. Like, I'd be like, oh, okay, the Bills figured it out. They found a way to do it.
Because the Chargers, they suck.
So Chargers.
I'm gonna say this, Matt. I love your take.
Thank you, Devin.
Honestly, I do. I love your take because as a person that cannot stand the Broncos, and it's for multiple reasons that I don't have enough time to get into right now, but I'm gonna say this: the Broncos do have a great defense. They've had a great defense all year, but their biggest struggle is them on offense. That's been their biggest struggle. Now they had a week of rest. They're gonna figure out who they're gonna play and how to game plan against them, and whatever team they play, right? They're already gonna know everything, and they're gonna be well rested and everything, right? But since I picked the Chargers to win against the Pats, they know the Chargers. They know us really well. They're not gonna really have the super game plan for us. But the Chargers aren't gonna have to do that either. They know how to get to Bo Nix. They know how to make him hesitate.
Devin.
I got the Chargers.
My God. Oh my God.
Oh, dude, I can't. I just can't. I just can't.
I do not trust Bo Nix.
I just can't do it. Sometimes I wake up. Sometimes, Matt, I wake up and I just go, I look in the mirror and I go, there's people a lot more delusional than me. And I've been reminded of that again today.
How am I delusional? They only put up 16 points against our second string.
Brother, that defense, brother, you were talking about how unbelievable the defense is. Justin Herbert might die in that football game. Justin Herbert might like get decapitated by that. That defense is going to be on Justin Herbert's ass like a drunk dude in a club. Like, what are we talking about?
Everybody thought Herbert was going down when we went up against the Texans, but he didn't.
Yeah, the Broncos defense is better than the Texans defense. They are the best defense in football.
Call me delusional.
Behind the Seahawks.
Look. Call me delusional. We might not even get there, but my prediction is we get there. We're not scared anymore. We know this opponent. We know Sean Payton's. I'm not going to do it. We know Sean Payton. We know Bo Nix. our skill position players are better than theirs, and we walk in there and we beat them.
All right. And with that, we're gonna move on to the other AFC divisional game.
You don't listen, bro.
Matt, we just have to let him live.
Let's go.
We have to let him live. Matt, I want to know who you have in your Texans Patriots game.
Strokes even get out of there.
I got the Pats, man.
Yeah.
The Pats beating down on the Texans. Pats has just been solid all season. And I don't think it's going to change against the Texans. I think the Texans try to go into Foxborough and do a little something. First half they might keep it close, but they're going to have Drake and May and the boys just going to turn it on, beat them down. And Texas are going to go back to Cancun with all of our teams. That's for the Rams, of course. Me and you.
I like that. That's fair. I like that.
That's fair.
Me and Dev have the same divisional game. We both have the Texans and the Jags, and I'm gonna go with the Jags. I mean, another divisional matchup, if I'm not mistaken. And the Jags have just looked really good all year, man. I mean, again, we can talk about Trevor Lawrence. I don't think these other rounds we really need to dive into the weeds of why these teams are gonna beat each other or play each other. This year it is I believe it's 1-1 or 1-1, right? If I'm not mistaken. I believe they played September and November. I believe the Jags won the first one by 7, and I think the Texans won the second game. But since then, the Jags have become a different football team. And so have the Texans, don't get me wrong. But there's just something about this Jags team. I think this is one of those year of destiny situations. And I'm saying that about a 3rd seed. That's the craziest part, is this team is competitive. They are good. And I really, truly do believe that they can go in there and beat Patriots. Mine's the Patriots because the Texans will be facing the Broncos. Oopsie, I messed that up. I'm going to have to fix that in post. While Matt fixes his lights, I do have the Jags beating the Patriots. It's going to be a phenomenal football game. I think that'll be one of the best games of the playoffs if it gets there.
Bro, it's bright in here.
Yeah.
You have the divisional matchup of the Texans and the Jags.
I look, even though you didn't initially pick that, every point that you made about the Jags, I'm agreeing with. The Jags just found it late, and that's literally all that matters. The team found it late. Trevor Lawrence has been playing absolutely insane. And yes, they did lose 29-36 in the last time they played the Texans, but it's really hard to beat a team twice in the regular season. And the Texans are going to go in there with that same mindset. But T-Law has just been playing out of his mind. He's been playing carefree. Liam Cohen's it's kind of letting it loose a little bit for him, and I like that. Liam Cohen is another guy that came from the Sean McVay tree, and because of that, I have a lot of respect. For Liam Cohen. So I got T-Law and the Jags beating the Texans, but I feel like it's going to be really, really close, and it's going to be either a shootout or shoot nothing.
I mean, that's what they did last time. Like we said, it was 17-10 in the first matchup and like 38-29 or something like that in the second matchup. Like it's a coin flip. And I know everyone's like, that's all football games, but like this is most teams will have similar matchups each time they play. These two won't. And that's just divisional. Moving on to the NFC side, I'm going to go first. I have the 49ers and the Seahawks. And hey, Matt, can you get out that fucking belt again?
I got you, gang. Where my belt at? My belt. Oh, God.
Belt.
Oh, here we go.
Belt. Seahawks are going to give belt again, dude. The 49ers cannot compete with the Seahawks. They just can't. The Seahawks defense is, in my opinion, the best defense in football. I know it's a crazy take. There's a lot of really good defenses. This team's defense is insane. Look what they did to the 49ers. They held them to 3 points. Yes, the offense isn't completely there, but Sam Darnold and JSN have a very good connection. This running back duo, oh my God, I love the Seahawks. I think they're amazing. The defense.
Hey, shout out Zach Charbonnet, man.
Shout out Zach Charbonnet. JSN has been my breakout player of the year. No one expected him to turn into what he has turned into. Them trading away DK Metcalf was the best thing that they could do for their team. I think that they give belt to the 49ers. And I will move on to Matt's prediction of Rams Seahawks. Two people have picked divisional games here. So what do you think, Matt?
This is a really bold pick that I'm about to make because the Seahawks playing football right now are phenomenal. They look really good. They look like the best team in the NFC, to be honest with you. But I want to go up against the Rams this next. I believe the Rams are going to somehow, some way go into Seattle and pull off a dub. It's going to be a war, boys.
There we go.
I feel like Stafford,
By the way,
McVay, Ante, Puka, and the boys, man. The offense is going to just start clicking when it's time. I'm thinking overtime. I'm thinking overtime in Seattle, but the Rams are going to somehow, some way pull it off, man. Don't pull it off, man.
I
like a quick comment.
I like that.
Matt, you're a genius, mate.
My boy.
Absolute genius, Jake.
I think you smart too, boys. That's when you pick the Chargers, but you're smart too, Mike.
That I like that. The thing with a divisional game, man, is you just don't know. You just don't know. Now, Dev, your Seahawks matchup will be the Packers.
That's so stupid. That's so stupid.
Belts, boys. Belts. Everybody get your belts out.
Have my belt, dog.
Jordan.
When we do in-person shows, we have to have a belt on set.
Yep, I'll bring my.
I have two. We got it.
Yeah,
I'll bring mine when I wear my pants.
Yeah, easy. Seahawks defense has been insane all year. Matter of fact, a lot of the mistakes that Sam makes, the defense cleans it up. When the Seahawks came and played the Rams on the Rams rivalry week. By the way, those jerseys are so fire. All the NFC West rivalry jerseys are absolutely fire. When they came and played at SoFi, literally, I kid you not, Sam saw ghosts, but the game stayed close.
Oh, that's a bar.
Oh,
my bad. Okay, 50. Mr.
Literally
Shant.
that by accident. Yeah, literally, the game stayed close. It came down to a 60-yard kick to decide the game. Seahawks are go to the championship. Go to the championship.
I like that. And Dev, I'm gonna bounce right back to you. 49ers, Rams. You have the divisional game now.
Okay, that's
My freaking put me underneath that.
So I did this on purpose as the LA guy, right? I've made these predictions because this has happened before. It happened a while ago, but it's happened before where certain teams just know how to win in certain spots to get to a certain point. Rams beating the Panthers, that's just a revenge game. Niners know the Eagles really well, and the Bears and Packers, they know each other very well too. Experience beats, in my opinion, everything. It beats skill positions. It beats analytics. It beats all of it. If you've been there before, you can easily get back there again.
They still got it in. That's
the reason why I've made these predictions is because last year the Rams got robbed of a home game at SoFi because of the fires and had to go play in Arizona.
So sad.
I feel like God will bless them, and
so sad.
the underdogs will go and beat their respective teams so that the Rams can have at least one playoff game at SoFi Stadium. And not only just to beat the 49ers, I got the Rams beating the 49ers at SoFi Stadium in a shootout war, 49-42.
Matt, I'm gonna take this one. I got Rams, Bears. I think experience wins. I think, like he said last round, I think Caleb Williams at that point will be 1-0. Stafford will have a Super Bowl under him. This Bears team hasn't been that far in the playoffs. This Rams team knows how to win. And I am trying to set up the rematch that you have set up, Matt, in the divisional, in the semifinal, in the AFC Championship, or in the NFC Championship. I want it to be the Seahawks and the Rams. That's must-watch television. It's just the offense is too much for this Bears defense, and I don't think the Bears offense is going to be able. If you're in a shootout with the Rams, you're not winning the shootout with the Rams. If you can contain the Rams, I think you win the game. If you let the Rams go out there and score 40, you better damn sure make sure you're scoring 50. Because that's just who they are.
I see TV.
So I have that. Matt, you have the Eagles and the Bears.
Yeah, how
at Chicago.
Yeah. Again, Philly figures out a way to win in the playoffs. I figured that they go into Chicago and just figure out a way to win again. This is a game where I think playoff experience is gonna come into play a little bit. Caleb and the boys, first time doing this thing. I don't think that they get to the conference championship first year. So I got the Eagles coming into Chicago, figuring out a way to pull out a win, and they're going to be meeting, in my bracket, they will be meeting the Rams in the conference championship game.
Yeah, I think playoff experience in the first round isn't as important as in the second round. I think that's why I disagreed with your take in the first round, Devin. I think in the first round, you're so excited to be there. You're so pumped to be there for your first time that trumps experience. And then second round, it's like, oh, whoa, this is like my 19th game of the season. I've never played this many games in a season before. I think that experience of and like what the Eagles can do in that game, it's gonna swarm on them, and they're not gonna be able to know what to do. Next is the NFC Championship, and I'm gonna go with the fucking freakiest looking AFC Championship prediction I have seen so far with the Chargers and Jaguars, Devin.
Jesus, Lord help them.
I mentioned about how Sam had to fight Ghost when he was.
This piece of shit's gonna put an LA versus LA Super Bowl. This piece of shit thinks it's gonna be an LA versus LA Super Bowl.
Don't you
in San Francisco?
Don't you dare slander me. Don't you?
I'm slandering.
Oh, you're getting slandered. You're getting slandered.
Slander.
Wait, it's my turn. It's my turn.
All right, bro. Got it.
I said that Sam Darnold had to fight Ghost. Justin Herbert's going to have to fight Ghost. He's not going to be able to beat the Ghost this time, though.
Oh,
Jags are just way too good.
Stop myself from hitting.
They're just way too good. They know the Chargers very well. We blew a lead to them 2 years ago, and this year they just suffocated us. It was like we lost everything on the plane ride over there. 41 points was scored in that game, and we only scored 3 of them. We have to go into Duval, and we're not going to be able to win. It's Jacksonville. Jacksonville, welcome to the Super Bowl.
What?
Well,
wait.
I guess I'll go second because I was going to go third when I said I think the Jags are going to walk into Denver and walk out of that fucking game in the Super Bowl. I also have the Jags in the Super Bowl. There's no way. There's no way.
Wait a minute. What the heck is going? Whoa, boys. Yo.
Trevor Lawrence has done something to my heart. He played
one time.
It's the grill, bro.
It's not the grill. It's the way this football team plays.
No. What are we doing?
Listen. Listen.
Are you guys
I think the
serious right
defense.
now?
No, what I'm gonna say is this: I think the defenses are even. I think the offenses are even. The offense for the Broncos is absolute utter dog piss. Their skill position, their best. Listen, I know I was talking up Cortland Sutton and RJ Harvey, and on the Jaguar side, it's Parker Washington and Travis Etienne. Both these teams are
Jacoby Myers.
They win, and they picked up Jacoby Myers, who has looked amazing. Both of these teams win through their defense. I think the AFC is going to have some of the worst games to watch for non-football fans. If you love football and you love good defense, this Broncos-Jags game might be a 14-10 game. Because both these defenses are going to swarm. Bo Nix is not going to be able... I don't think Bo Nix is going to be able to figure out the Jags. I think Trevor Lawrence has Jacoby Myers and Parker Washington, who's going to go make a play. I think Cortland Sutton can go make a play. This game was the hardest game on my board to pick easily because I don't love the Broncos offense.
I don't,
and I like the Jaguars defense, and I love both their defenses. So if we're playing that game, then I overall like the Jags more. So I'm going with the Jags in the Super Bowl, man. Matt, you have the Bills and the Patriots.
Oh, God.
So funny. Me and Devin don't have either of those teams in ours.
Yeah, both of y'all have lost your damn mind.
Oh, I already knew I did.
Yeah, I knew I did too.
If you guys think 2 seconds that the Jacksonville Jaguars of the AFC South, the AFC South,
the 3rd seed Jacksonville Jaguars, yes.
The AFC South.
Hey, the Texans are from the AFC South too. There's 2 of those teams in this bracket. Isn't that crazy?
Brother,
it's almost like the AFC South was not bad this year.
It was almost 3.
Isn't it crazy the AFC South wasn't bad this year?
No, we're talking about winning the American Football Conference.
This guy acts like the AFC South wasn't the 2nd best division.
Right. Like there wasn't 3 teams at one point that only lost a total of 4 games.
Synchronicity, dog. Synchronicity, fellas.
He's making up words.
This is the AFC South we're talking about. And y'all have the Jacksonville Jaguars going to the Super Bowl?
Well, I was doing it for clickbait. Devin just did that too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching, these they have lost their damn mind. If y'all think for 1 second that the Jacksonville Jaguars of Duval County are going to make it out of the American Football Conference to go to Super Bowl 60, I would like to have the drugs that you guys are having. I really would. I really would.
Matt, based off my prediction, would you rather me say the Chargers go to the Super Bowl or the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I mean, that's fair.
Hey, man, you should have set yourself up better because
fair.
neither of those teams are making the Super Bowl. Neither. Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots will put on a banger.
I agree.
Just a straight banger
that
of a
prediction.
game.
That's probably the best game in the AFC on the AFC side.
If it happens, that's the best game on the board.
The best game you can get in the AFC. And after that game, I got the Buffalo Bills.
What the
breaking through?
Because he
breaking
doesn't
through. We gotta go. Last time at Hard Rock Stadium, man. They gotta win it.
You think they're gonna go into Gillette? You think they're gonna walk into Gillette?
Yes, I do think they go because they gotta do it. They have to do it. We got no Lamar. We got no Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, that's actually fair. No, that's actually a good take. Wait, that's actually
Okay, I'm not giving him credit for that. I'm not giving him credit for that because everybody's been making that take for the past month.
I get it.
It's Mahomes eliminated. I'm not going for it.
I get it. No, I get it.
Walking on another big stage. You never heard me say people saying it's now on.
So, what's really funny about the NFC is we were really close to all having the same game until, but Matt picked the Eagles. So, me and Devin have the Rams and Seahawks, and I'm correct this time. I'm looking at both of our brackets. I'm going to go first. I think this is going to be the Super Bowl that when you look through the last 10 years, you're going to be like, how the fuck did this happen? I think it's going to be a really, really intense game. I think the Rams defense isn't that great. And I think, just like you said last round, Devin, whenever Darnold makes a mistake, the defense makes up for it. That defense is suffocating, and the 12th man is going to be out there. The Seahawks show out for their fans. I think the Seahawks are going to win, and it's going to be a Jaguars-Seahawks Super Bowl. Oh, it feels gross to say out loud. Jeff, who do you think's going to win that game?
I disagree. I was watching some tape on the Rams last night and watching some tape on the Rams this morning. The one thing that they preach about what they've been going through all season is adversity. Every time they lose a game, they figure it out some way, somehow. Now, mind you, they did lose two bad. They lost two. They lost that absolute banger on Thursday night to Seattle in Seattle, but they lost it by a point. And then they went into Atlanta and put on a stinker, but still only lost by a possession. Every game they play, they figure out a way to stay in it. And I feel like, look, you can say whatever you want about Seattle's defense. They gave 500 yards away.
Do you think that they're going to let that happen again? Do you think they're going to let that happen again?
Honestly, yeah.
But this is what we've talked about this whole. But what we've talked about this whole time is how in divisional games the same thing doesn't happen twice.
Correct.
It doesn't.
And the first time they played each other, it was 19-20. They didn't give up that many yards.
Second game, they gave up 500 yards. I think it comes back down to earth. There's no way that they give up 500 yards again.
Right. And so it comes back down to earth, right? Who won the first time, right? When it was back in real reality, when the Rams had Quentin Lake, it was 20-19. And I feel like it's going to be something very
It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a 3-point game. I think it's going to be one on a last-second field goal or an overtime field goal.
And to be honest, I saw Jason Myers miss a lot of kicks this year, including one against the Rams. So give me the Rams to go to the Super Bowl.
All right, Matt, you got the Rams and Eagles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, that's another banger of a game, too.
Yeah.
My God.
Banger.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Matt has probably the most banger games, but I just don't see some of his teams making it that deep.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
You have to take into consideration, boys, and this is all manufactured.
Yeah, you're right. It is a script. It is a script, right? Hey, wow! It took us an hour into our first episode to say the NFL scripted. Proud that we made it that long.
Let's be real here. That's honestly mad impressive. That's mad impressive.
I didn't say that, Roger. I didn't say that.
All right, bro.
I agree.
I have to say that. Dylan knows why I have to say that.
Nah, I get it.
Nah, bro. But yeah, I got the Rams and the
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles in the conference championship. I think the Rams are going to Philly and get the job done. Until the Rams got hit with injuries, I thought they were the best team in the league. And yeah, I feel like if certain games went their way, they would probably be the one team right now. However, it didn't happen that way. But they will still find a way to make it to San Francisco for Super Bowl 60. So give me the Rams in the dogfight against the Eagles.
And in our last segment of the show, Matt, do you want to lead us off with your Super Bowl prediction? Who's going to win versus Bills versus Rams?
Oh, my God.
An unbelievable
This is
football
it.
game.
I haven't even picked the game on my bracket. I got my bracket picture right here. I haven't even picked the game yet. However, I have a 17 Josh Allen going into San Francisco saying, Ray, for 300 yards in the Super Bowl championship. Win the MVP, Josh Allen wins. Super Bowl 60 for the Buffalo Bills. They get their first title in franchise history. They break the curse. 60 years. It only took 60 years, but they did it. They're going to do it. Super Bowl 60 champions. I got the Buffalo Bills. My boy Josh Allen on the field with his badass wife. I hate Josh Allen. I hate Josh Allen. But boy, I'm pulling for him this year, man. I'm pulling for him.
Here we go.
I got the Buffalo Bills beating the Rams in Super Bowl 60.
I like that. It.
There's one problem with that. They played each other last year with Bills probably had the most identical team to what they have last year. And they went into a shootout with the Rams and lost.
It's time to get their get back. It's time to get their get back. That's what Matt's saying.
Yeah, they're not getting their get back on the West Coast.
It's time.
Devin,
But Dylan,
you have the Jaguars and the Rams. Devin, you have the Jaguars and the Rams.
Look, I said this in the offseason. Getting Devontae Adams was the pieces that they need to get over the hump. Yes, I love Cooper Kupp to death. Cooper Kupp has always been my favorite receiver.
Hit the tree.
He always will be. Tay has been one of my favorite receivers too. But the skill sets are just different. Puka has turned into prime Coop, and Tay is just the guy that has to move 5 yards and get a TD. That's literally it. To be honest, Stafford gets the ball out way too quick, and that O-line gives him just enough time to get the ball out quick, and those DBs aren't going to be able to deal with both of those guys at the same time. We saw this game happen in London. Now, those results aren't going to be the same. It's going to be a little bit closer, but I got the Rams winning the Super Bowl. Les Snead, you're the greatest GM of all time.
You know, I like that. I hope it happens for you. Honestly, it would be really cool. I think in that game, the Rams would win. I have probably the most disgusting Super Bowl prediction out of any content creator on the planet. This game is not going to be a fun watch. If it's the Seahawks and Jags, it's not going to be a fun watch for the people. The people are going to see another, was it Rams? When the Rams lost to the Patriots?
Yep.
It's going to be a very similar Super Bowl where people are going to say the halftime show was the best part of the game. Both these defenses are ridiculous, and I just don't think that the Jaguars have the edge here. I think Trevor Lawrence isn't going to be able to do it against the Seahawks defense. I think on the West Coast, Levi's not that far from Seattle. I think the West Coast is going to be going for the Seahawks, and I think Seahawks get the Super Bowl win against the Jaguars. And with that, I want to thank you guys for watching Triple Coverage. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you want to cover. We're going to cover basketball and football mostly, maybe a little bit of baseball in the offseason. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Matt, what should they put down in the comments?
Put down your favorite food in the comments.
I like that.
Let us know you watched the video all the way. That lets us know that you stuck with us, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. This is the first video of many. Hopefully we're gonna get in person one day sooner. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it was nice talking to y'all boys. It was nice chopping it up. I'm talking a little bit of stuff with y'all, but it's gonna be a good weekend, y'all. It's gonna be a good week. We eating good all weekend, bro. I'm excited.
Dev, you have any final thoughts?
Hopefully these games that happen in the playoffs are very entertaining for us and to our viewers. Can't wait to do an in-person episode. This is gonna be great. I might actually slam Matt through a table.
It might have to happen.
It might have to happen because you disrespected my Chargers a lot this episode, so there has to be a price.
Black on black violence. Stop the violence.
Even though I'm wearing my Rams stuff,
more violence.
I will always be ready to
bolt up, y'all.
Pound, go Browns. We gonna make it next year. No, we not. No.
And with all that, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Peace. We did it.